Surefire P2X Fury with Intelli-beam technology is the new standard for all tactical flashlights from this point forward.
Hey everybody, I'm JJ Johnson. You're watching Reality Survival. So today we are going to talk about the Surefire P2X with Intellibeam. This is a very cool light, and I think that it's probably going to become the new standard in all tactical flashlights from this point forward. I say that because of the Intelli-beam technology that this has built into it. And this is a really cool feature. We're going to talk all about it. I'm going to show you the demonstrations of how it works. And I think you're going to be amazed at how this works. It essentially adjusts the light that you need to keep you from blinding yourself or your teammates in a tactical situation. And it's a really advanced kind of technology, and I like it a lot. The other thing I like about this light right off the bat is just that it's a very KISS kind of design. Keep it simple, stupid. You know, you got basically a tail cap and an on-off. You click it right on and it goes right into its Intelli-beam mode. Click it again within a second from when you clicked it the first time, and it'll go into full 600 lumen mode. So it's really, really cool. The other thing is that, you know, you guys know this, Surefire has been the standard in tactical flashlights for a long time. And really, originally, you know, I started using these back in about 2000. And that was back when they had the incandescent, you know, bulbs in the 6Z and stuff like that. And I've got some of those in here. And they were the standard then, and really they've created the new standard now with this. So, you know, stick with me, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy this. This is a pretty sweet piece of gear. Optics Planet sent this out to me, and if you guys could do me a favor and click the link in the description below and go check out the website at Optics Planet. They have a myriad of products, you know, any kind of outdoors products, survival products, prepping products, gun and shooting supplies, optics, obviously. I mean, they've really got everything. And right now, they're running a 20%, as of the time of this airing, they're running a 20% discount on these lights. So it's a pretty good time to check it out. I highly encourage you to do so, and that definitely helps the channel out as well. So anyway, let's get going with this review, and you guys can see how great this light is.
Okay, so let's take a look at the Intelli-beam functions here. So basically what this is trying to show you is that when you're up close to an object where it's reflecting a lot of light back at you, then it's going to automatically dim the light down to a lower setting. So it can range anywhere from 15 lumens to 600 lumens, and there are 256 variations that it can set to. So when it's something like this, you know, pretty close, it's obviously going down quite a bit. Then as you see, I turned it on to the high mode where you get a lot more kickback, and now I've got it back on the Intelli-beam mode where it doesn't kick back nearly as much light on us. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. The sensor. The sensor is right there at the bottom at the 6 o'clock position, right there, and that is a little light sensor that basically allows the light to read how much light is coming back at it. So even if it's a person's face or something like that, and it's, you know, it's close, relatively close, and it's getting a lot of kickback, it's going to automatically dim for you. Now it's very subtle in the way that it does this, and it's almost kind of difficult to read, you know, on how it's doing it. But as you can see, when it comes across the face there, it immediately just dims down. Okay, let's take a look here at just a door, a white door, and you can see that you know, once it starts shining on that white, it really dims down a lot, and then when it goes back to the brown wall, it'll get brighter, and then it hits the white and it dims down. So it's pretty cool. So here let's take a look at when another light is flashing into it, it automatically dims it as well.
Okay, so let's go ahead and take a real quick look at the specs on this Surefire flashlight. This is a 600 lumen light. Now you're going to get 1 hour and 30 minutes of light when you're on high mode, and you know that's pretty good for you know, lights at that lumen output. That is equivalent to 14,750 candela. When you've got it in Intelli mode, it could be as low as 15 lumens, and at that output you would get about 45 hours worth of light. Then it's got two CR123A batteries. The tail cap removes right here, and obviously, you know, CR123 has kind of become the standard for tactical and EDC lights. You can get rechargeables as well, which, you know, definitely make a good option. Now, the body is all made of mil-spec hard anodized aerospace aluminum. It does meet all ANSI FL1 standards, the ANSI FL1 standards for you know, durability and waterproofing and those kinds of things. And let's see here. Then you've got overall weight is 6.2 ounces, and then the overall length is 5.8 inches. The bezel diameter is 1.37 inches, and the body here is 1 inch, pretty much the standard 1 inch diameter there as well. Now it does have all O-ring seals in it, you know, to help keep it waterproof and all that kind of thing. And so it's really, you know, just a pretty sweet light. It's also got the edges milled into it so that it, you know, when laid down, it won't roll. The reflector in it is a nice deep reflector, and it does have a slight orange peel to it as well. So you get a nice spot in the center, and then you get a good kind of spill around it that's pretty uniform and everything like that. The only thing you notice in the pattern is just where the Intelli-beam indicator is. That's very minor deal though. There is not currently a way to switch it into low mode, which would be kind of an interesting feature, but the problem with that is then it just adds more functions. I kind of like it having it just very simple, and you really don't need to have a low mode because it automatically switches for you. So, you know, if you're in an environment or whatever, and you're looking at stuff and you've got this going, as soon as you flip this over here, it's gonna dim down enough automatically that you can read by it and that kind of thing. So, you know, there's really no reason to have a low switch, even though some people might want that option. You know, in kind of a long-term grid down sort of situation, that could probably be useful. But for an everyday tactical light, I think it's fine the way it is. Okay guys, so here we have the Surefire out at the backyard. What you're looking at here is a bow target that's about 35 yards. When I come back over here, you can see the white shed kind of at the base of those trees or underneath those leaves, and that's about probably 60-ish or so. And then there's a blue wheelbarrow kind of tucked behind that tree. And then here's kind of my fence line right along here. So as you can see, I mean, it gives out definitely a really good strong signal, strong enough to, in, you know, dark environment like this, to allow the camera to focus and everything. So it's pretty impressive. And you can see the you know, the spill, kind of nice gradual spill, and then you get the center spot there. So not too bad at all. So let's go ahead and see if we can take a look at a little closer on the spill in the center beam here down on the fence. Okay guys, so here we have the we've got the Surefire Fury shining up against the fence. As you can see, the spill is so wide on this. I'm back about 5 yards, and the spill is so wide on it that I can't even really get it all into focus. You know, a lot of other flashlights that I've tested, you can kind of see pretty well here in this location, but this one really has a nice wide spill on it. Now, and obviously the spot is super intense, you know, right there as well. Let me just kick it on to that's turbo there, make sure it's all the way on. And so really just a good solid flashlight, good solid beam, gives you a nice wide field of view. Alright, so this is just my boy running around in the backyard out here, and you know, as you can see, it picks up on him pretty good. He wanted to be in the video, so we're gonna let him have some fun. But there's another look at the shed back there. It just gives you a good crisp outline, you know, out at distance. Again, that's about 60 yards out, and just does a real nice job. Okay guys, so that has been a look at the Surefire P2X Fury and with Intelli-beam technology. This is a really sweet light, and you know, one of the things that I hadn't really mentioned yet that is actually another great benefit of this is that, you know, Surefire is designed, perfected, manufactured here in the United States. It does use some overseas parts, but you know, it's given jobs to American folks, made in America here, and I like that a lot. The other thing that Surefire has got their no hassle lifetime guarantee. If the light is, you know, defective because of anything that, you know, they did, then they're going to replace it for you without any questions asked. And probably more important than that is the long-term reputation of Surefire. You know, this has been a light that has been relied upon by probably every branch of service, you know, in the military and, you know, law enforcement officers, security guards, stuff like that, the world over. So there's really no question when it comes to, you know, reliability. They have a proven track record, and you know, this is the first Surefire light that I ever owned, I think, and or one of the first ones. And this is the old 6Z, and you know, at least 16 years later, it's still going strong. You know, it's got the old incandescent bulb, and it's still going strong. I have another one that was the, what was this one? This was the Z2, I think. Yeah, the Combat Light Z2, and this one, everything is fine in it. The bulb burnt out in it because you know, they will eventually burn out if you use them so much, and so I need to get another bulb for that one. But everything else in it is still fully operational. But the bottom line is that, you know, these lights last, and they're going to be around for a while. Now they're kind of spendy, but as I said, Optics Planet has got a 20% discount for you guys. If you guys head down to the link in the description and check that out, then that's going to help, you know, save you some money on that as well. So anyhow guys, I definitely appreciate it when you click the thumbs up button, when you share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. And don't forget to live the 6 P's. Proper prior preparation prevents poor performance. Stay safe, guys.